H+III+T to boot that dang on time. If you can't tell, I am in just K-pop heaven. Y'all gotta check out BTS. I know y'all thought I was joking, but oh, my bad, my bad. I ain't even put on the joint. My bad, y'all. I'm messing up. My fault. I'm over here playing game. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. My bad. My bad. I was chilling. That's my fault. I was chilling. You know, y'all can look at my flat top there. Go ahead and look at the flat top real quick. Let that distract you from the fact, because I ain't re-recording. I got like 20 minutes left before this joint dies. I bet you I don't re-record. I bet you I don't re-record, gosh dang, that's not even there. Shout out to the dang on foolishness that we will see sooner rather than later. Shout out to my Carmelo Anthony shirt. I done started to take without changing my shirt, gosh dang it. But that's not the here nor there. I know you see the Mellow joint. This used to be my favorite shirt. This used to be my favorite shirt. And then I got the Marble Knicks one. I like that a whole lot. Oh. How you feeling about the back, y'all? How y'all feeling about the back? I told y'all, I got more Mellow jerseys than you have hoodies in your closet, I guarantee you. But that's neither here nor there, gosh dang it. That is neither here nor there. Now, today's video is a little bit all over the place, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm still contemplating on what I'm going to title this video, gosh dang it. I haven't decided yet. But it's a theme that I feel like we have every single summer. And, if you don't know, I've been covering the Knicks for 4 years now, and I know everybody's got the little running joke. Gosh dang it, Agaga, H+III+T, ever since you started covering the Knicks, we've been losing. You're the one. I started covering the Knicks on YouTube when we drafted Clay Anthony early. Gosh dang it, this is after Bargnani and Woodson left. So it was like the year after, like right when we got Clay Anthony early, before he got shot in the knee, like that year, that's when I started covering. Like right when Phil Jackson came aboard, so we got Phil Jackson and H+III+T. I was a part of the Phil Jackson package deal. See, there was Phil, right? There was Phil Jackson, Derek Fisher, hold up, we got visuals. It was Phil Jackson, it was Derek Fisher, then there was SeverTheBond. I was the third angle that made the triangle. Now, obviously, one of us is still here, gosh dang it. The other two bums, even though they're still on Knicks payroll, which is disgusting, but gosh dang it, the other two bums is gone. I was the missing angle. I went a long way for this joke, gosh dang. Why are you watching this? But that is neither here nor there, gosh dang. Listen, I've been covering for a long time. And in the summer of each one of these seasons, I've gotten on here and made this general video why the Knicks are guaranteed the playoffs. And I want to give a real quick shout out over to my dad, gosh dang it, because a lot of these videos are just conversations I'm having with him, and then I'm like, oh, that'd be a good talking piece or whatever for a dang on video and such. Guys, this is another one of those conversations. Every year, and other people around the league seem so surprised. It seems so like, Agaga, why are Knicks fans always so hopeful when they end up being trash? Blase, blah this, blase, blah that. Let me tell y'all the difference between me saying that the Knicks are guaranteed to make the playoffs compared to, let's say, someone saying the Chicago Bulls are a favorite to make that last slot in the playoffs. Let me tell you the difference between the Bulls and us. And this is no shot on all the Bulls fans who watch me, especially the homie Lil Spike. Bro, come on now. I'm not attacking your team, but let me just explain, because a lot of people who don't keep up with the Knicks like that, and I know you can say the same thing about me not keeping up with the Bulls, but hear me out. Let me tell you the difference as to why a lottery team like the Knicks are guaranteed to make the playoffs, and have been for the last couple of seasons, but things just went awry compared to someone like the Bulls. Now, over the past few years, let's just go down memory lane right quick, gosh dang it. Just right quick. My right, your left, right quick, right? Let's just go down memory lane right quick, gosh dang it. Now let's take, for example, the year I started covering the Knicks. Introduce Phil Jackson, introduce the triangle offense, introduce, dang on, was that the year that we brought on, World Peace, I can't remember, gosh dang it, but we had Quincy AC, we had Shane Larkin, gosh dang it, we had Clay Anthony Early, we still had Carmelo Anthony, gosh dang it, we had the homie, Josh Smith, gosh dang, and we might have had. I always get confused as to when we got Bargnani and when we got rid of him. That always gets confused for me. No. We got rid of Tyson, then got Bargnani, I think. Because I don't remember them playing again. I can't remember. It gets really foggy, like over 2014. I start to lose it, gosh dang, as far as the memories go. But I feel like was that the year we got Brian? I can't remember. But we had some assets, gosh dang, and I refuse to look it up. But we had some assets, and we're looking at the team saying, you know what? We gonna be all right. We ain't make the playoffs. Following year, right? We draft KP. We trade that bum Tim Hardaway Jr. Gosh dang, he should have stayed traded, but that's not the inner there. We got Jaren Grant. Stuff is looking good. You feel me? We got Aaron Aflalo. We got Robin Lopez. We still had Carmelo. Langston Galloway's looking nicer than 3 little bits. We had Jose Calderon. Gosh dang it. Foolishness is looking dope. As far as the team goes, on paper, stuff is looking good. Had the homie D. Will the Thrill. Gosh, remember Derek Williams? We was looking good on paper. Some shenanigans happened, which don't worry, we'll get to the specifics of the shenanigans, and something went awry. Next season, Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose, Brandon Jennings, Courtney Lee, Kyle Looker, you feel me? Stacking the deck. Stacking the deck for another season that looks like it's finna go. You couldn't have told us the year before Alexis Shved wasn't finna take us to the promised land, gosh dang. Remember Pablo Prigioni and them, gosh dang it? Going in, season before last, Derrick Rose, the whole crew, it's looking real good on paper. How are we not a top 5 team in the East? But everyone else was looking at us like, come on, Knicks fans. Y'all know you're just going to be trash. But it was warranted. We knew we were guaranteed a playoff spot. Now, last year was a little bit different. We kind of knew we wouldn't do that well. We actually ended up winning more than what I thought we were going to. But that is neither here nor there. Look at me matching the... But that's not the end of there, gosh dang. That's an exception. The point is, I did that whole backstory just to paint the narrative that even though we've gone into seasons of the past saying it's going to be all right, it was external and internal inner workings and shenanigans that ruined what was otherwise a picture-perfect situation. Let me explain to you this year. When you look at the Chicago Bulls, they've got a good core as far as their youth goes. They got Chris Dunn, they got that Valentine bum, they got the remaining scraps of what's left of Levine. Gosh dang it, they got marketing. You feel me? They've got a decent little team. They got their draft pick thing right. So to a casual fan who looks at the New York Knicks and it's like, well, what makes y'all, you feel me? What makes y'all so much better than that? You feel me? When I made the Nets video last week. Who the Knicks got? Who the Knicks got? How are you that? But you see there's like some YouTube videos circulating around, gosh dang it, the hot take of the week because it's the summer, gosh dang it. The Brooklyn Nets are quietly making a young quarterback. What makes the Knicks so much better than that? Because we know people like Courtney Lee are the truth. We know dang on Enes Kanter is a boot that dang on life. We know Tim Hardaway Jr., if he's hitting his shot, is going to come through. We know what KP can possibly turn into, gosh dang it. We know what's going on with Trey Burke, gosh dang it. But to the outside world, they're looking at that, giving them the who's Dinwiddie treatment. You feel me? So what I'm saying is when you try to compare maybe roster to roster, there might not be that much of a difference. So saying the Knicks are guaranteed a spot isn't as crazy as saying the Bulls are. This is where the difference is. Like I said, in years of the past, there was always, we had a decent team, or maybe the situation didn't go right, or maybe management, blah, blah, blah. This is why this year we're guaranteed coaching. In the years of the past, with the rosters I just named beforehand. I just took, how long have I been talking? Like the last 9 minutes telling you about the history of what we've been doing, gosh dang it. Our coaches, post-Woodson, was Derek Fisher, Kurt Rambis, and Jeff friggin' Hornacek. This year, we have not only a developed core from last year with a couple of new flashy pieces, and a lot of them are top 10 draft picks, but we've got that missing piece that has been our end for so many different years in David Fizdale. Now, when you look at the Chicago Bulls, and you say things like, well, who do the Knicks have? They're just as bad off as the Bulls. The Bulls are just young talent. They're not going to do anything. Yeah, but their coach is Fred Hoiberg. Look at the Miami Heat. A bunch of bums. A bunch of role player bums. Let's call it like it is. Dragic ain't finna, I can't even say his name, gosh dang it. They ain't finna do nothing over there. Whiteside ain't that good, gosh dang it. Let's keep it all the way at that, gosh dang it. Them bums they got over there ain't that good. They're a bunch of scrubs. They're role players. Who's really on Miami other than Dwayne Wade? And is that really someone you want to hang your hat on nowadays, gosh dang it, in 2018? Who they got? But I'll tell you what the difference is. I'll tell you what the difference is. Eric Spoelstra. Eric Spoelstra can take a team of youth and a couple of role players, a couple of three-star players, and turn them into what we saw. Where, I mean, people just giving the Heat the playoffs. I'm not going to use the Pacers example because they have Oladipo. I ain't got confidence in KP like that. But you get what I'm saying. We're talking in a season where KP's probably not going to even play. I have faith the Knicks are guaranteed the playoffs. Not just because of our youth core, but because of the coaching staff to go with it. We are just as good as long as Fizdale doesn't turn out to be a fraud. We are just as good as the freaking Miami Heat. Tell me I'm wrong. 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 Underhand. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. You see another triple OG putting in as much work as me. Do me a favor, point him out. Again, this is another year where I'm making a video saying why we're guaranteed the playoffs. Unlike times of the past where all we've been able to hang our hat on is players, and now a lot of us are trying to defend ourselves against these bums saying we're no better than the Magic or something like that. Don't just stop at the youth. Don't just stop at the guys we know are good that are sleepers to other people. Remember to tell them about Fizdale and what he had going on with the Grizzlies. Remember that.